Hello everybody, welcome back to Being the Odds. It is Saturday, November 9th, 2024. We are back with our college football best bets of the day. If you're new to the channel, my name is Zach and welcome to Being the Odds. Hit that subscribe button, like this video, and notification bell so you never miss a pick. We post these college football videos every single day along with the NBA, NHL, college basketball, and the NFL. We're after 15,000 subs, so I'm excited to have y'all here. Let's go win together today. Let's go make some money. So yesterday, we had a nice day, baby. We made some money yesterday. 4-0 sweep in college football. You'd love to see it. Members only best bet Cal minus 7.5. That was a lucky cover, I will say, but we should have covered. It shouldn't have ever been that close. Hank Bachmeier is not a good quarterback, and they should have blown them out. But we'll take the win. I'll take it all day long. UCLA plus 6.5 was sharp as shit because UCLA, it should have, at halftime, it was 17-10 UCLA. It should have been 31-10. UCLA had two boneheaded turnovers inside the 2-yard line that would have been touchdowns. So, I mean, that game should have been, that should have been easier win than it was, but we still got to win. New Mexico plus 2.5, that was a dub. Rice plus 9, dub. By the way, yesterday I said they were both at home. Didn't matter. They got a dub. Didn't, just misspoke, but it's what it is. Overall for the year, 99-67, 45-26 on best bets. We are absolutely murdering right now. And guys, we have 6 plays you guys here on YouTube. We also have 4 members only best bets today. You can use the zdmbets.com/picks. Just so you guys know, at checkout, use code 47. Today at midnight is the last day to take advantage of it. We're doing 47% off all of our membership. As a member, you get all our members only best bets every single day, which is profitable best bets on a day-to-day basis. On top of that, you do have a direct line to me. So in a game you're considering betting, reach out to our hotline number, get a guaranteed response back about any game you're considering betting. And you get our free picks on YouTube sent to you before these videos come out. That would take advantage of early lines and early odds. Go to the website zdmbets.com/picks, zdmbets.com/picks, zdmbets.com/picks. Take advantage of that 40% off and win 3-1 members only yesterday. But let's jump into plays that we have today. And by the way, guys, 4 members only plays in the college football, one in college basketball, one in the NHL, so 6 in total today. Go get them now. But let's jump to the plays that we have today. First play we're gonna roll is gonna be Texas minus 20.5 versus Florida. Now this is, I think at most books, this is minus 21. I did buy it down to 20.5 because I do think this will be like a 21 to 24 point game. I don't want to get hooked if they win by 21. Florida is going to be either without DJ Lagway or a very, very, very watered down version of him due to his hamstring injury. Either way, it's not going to be good for Florida because the Texas is going to smoke them. They have probably just been motherfucked basically all the last 2 weeks in practice from Sark after getting smoked by Georgia. We had Georgia in that game, and almost losing to Vanderbilt. And they're going to come out and they're going to come out firing. They're going to come out angry. And the offensive defensive lines of Texas should be able to eat up Florida's interior. On top of that, if Lagway is hurt or if he's not playing, it's a horrible quarterback. If he is playing, he's going to be hobbled. The D-line should be able to get after him. I think it's going to be, I don't know how Florida's going to move the ball if DJ Lagway is not playing. Or not 100%. I don't really see it. Texas has all the skill guys in the entire world. They're playing at home. They're a better home team. They are a away team. And Florida hasn't left the state of Florida. I don't know how long. This will be their first true home game, away game in a long time. I love Texas here minus 20.5 versus Florida today. They should win this game by, they could win this game, I think, by 31, 35 points. Although when I think that's probably going to be closer to the 20.5. So I'm going with, I'm taking Texas minus 20.5 versus Florida. Plus, crazy enough, the sharp money is on Texas today. The public is on Florida. I don't understand it, but it's what it is. So we're going with Texas minus 20.5 as play number 1. Next play we're going Indiana minus 14 versus Michigan. Indiana's the real deal. This team is legit. The coach that they brought in from JMU, my goodness, he is good. He's done an amazing job with this team. And when you're going against this Michigan team, Michigan doesn't have an offense. They don't. They don't have an offense. They cannot throw a forward pass. They are running a 1924 offense, not a 2024 offense. They are literally running an offense from 100 years ago. And honestly, that offense might be a better pass than this Michigan team. They don't have a quarterback that can throw. And this is the biggest game in Indiana's season so far. Indiana's great everywhere. They're at home. I don't really see how Michigan moves the ball. I don't know how Michigan's going to handle the bright lights of this game, especially given the fact that all their national championship players are gone. And Sherrod Brown, I'm not sure if he's a good coach or not. I'm taking Indiana minus 14. I would put it at 14.5. I think just win this game by 17, 21 points. And if you look at what Indiana did to Michigan State last week, down by 10, that scored 47 straight points. They should be able to get over this number. Indiana's the real deal. Give me them over Michigan here, minus 14. Next, we're going Texas Tech plus 4.5 versus Colorado. This is probably the biggest game of Texas Tech season. Actually, it definitely is. Texas Tech's at home. The crowd is going to be rocking, and everybody and their mothers on Colorado. All the sucker money is. Everyone wants Shedeur Sanders. Everyone wants Travis Hunter to be amazing, and they are. They're both very, very good. Travis Hunter more than Shedeur Sanders, but it is what it is. But here's the thing. This is the first game this season outside of the Nebraska game where there was actual expectation on Colorado, where people were really looking at them as a legitimate top 25 team. And obviously they're ranked number 20, so obviously people are ranking them as a top 25 team now. But here's the thing. All the pressure in the world's on Colorado. All of it. And I think Texas Tech's going to be able to play loose. I think they're going to be able to play very, very free in this game. Well, I don't know how Colorado's going to react now that they have pressure on them for the first time in over a year. On top of that, Texas Tech's offense is good enough to keep up with Colorado. That's the biggest thing here we got to be looking out for. It's that Colorado, what they've been doing is they've just been outscoring teams recently. They've been playing great offensive football. Texas Tech is just as good offensively. I think this is a field goal game one way or the other. I'm not sure who wins, but I think Texas Tech covers. So I'm taking Texas Tech plus 4.5 versus Colorado. Plus the sharp money is heavy, heavy, heavy on Texas Tech today, and the public is all over Colorado. So I'm going to go the opposite way there. Next, I'm going with Utah plus 3.5 versus BYU. The sharp money is on Utah tonight. I think it's really honestly low-key just because it's Utah at night. If you've ever watched a game in Utah, when the sun goes down, there's just something happens to this Utah team and something happens to the away team. And it's a rivalry game. I think Utah is going to play over their ability level. I think BYU is just not going to be as effective as they are against, usually a Baylor or a K-State or something like that. Zach Wilson's brother, I think it was younger brother, younger cousin, I'm forgetting, has gotten better throughout the season for Utah. Utah's defense is really, really good. I think it's a field goal game one way or the other. And also, is BYU really the number 9 team in the nation? I don't know if they're really that good. Or they're just playing against kind of lousy competition. I still don't buy this BYU team. So I'm going to take Utah plus 3.5 versus BYU. It's going to be a tight one. I think we're going to thread the needle here at the plus 3.5, but we're going Utah. Next, we're going South Carolina, -6 versus Vandy. People may see this as a letdown for South Carolina, including me, by the way. So before I betted, that's what I was thinking. But I just don't think, the more I thought about it, the less I think it's a letdown spot. Because when they put in Lenora Sellers at quarterback, this South Carolina team is legitimately good. They could be a top 25 team if Sellers had not been hurt this entire year. And doesn't this line look insanely weird? Vanderbilt is ranked at number 24. South Carolina is not. And they're at Vandy. And somehow this is a 6-point spread. I don't understand this whatsoever. Plus, though, in college we have our system, which is if a unranked team is favored against a ranked team, you always go with the unranked team. In this specific instance, it's South Carolina. I love them against Vanderbilt today. Lenora Sellers being back is a big deal. This defense for South Carolina is energized because Lenora Sellers there, so they know they're going to be able to score with anybody. I love South Carolina today. They're going to win this game by 7 to 10 points. Even in Vandy, I love Diego Pavia for Vanderbilt. It's a great story, and they've gotten so much better. But I'm going to take South Carolina -6 versus Vandy. Next, I'm going with Penn State -12.5 versus Washington. This is a bounce back spot for Penn State. They absolutely should have beaten Ohio State. Without question, they should have beaten Ohio State. I believe that in every single bit of my body. And they got stopped at the goal line 2 or 3 times. I mean, it's just horrible. But Penn State matches up very, very well with Washington. I don't trust Rogers at all, or Rogers. And Washington needs to travel literally across the country. This is one of the farthest plane flights they could possibly do. And they're doing it in conference, which is hilarious with the new realignment. Drew Aller's got another week to heal. He's going to be a lot better. Penn State has the Singleton and Katron Allen, who are absolutely unbelievable and should be able to run down Washington's throat. I think Penn State covers this number. I think it's going to be a tight cover. I think they're winning by 14 points. But I like Penn State here -12.5 versus Washington. Now, like I said, guys, we do have 4 members only placing college football, 1 in the NHL, 1 in the NBA. You can get all this at zdnbets.com/picks, and this is the last day to take advantage of our 47% off sale using code 47 at checkout. Now, guys, let's go lock in those picks. Let's go win together today. Let's go make some money. I'll see you all tomorrow.